But right now, we're going to go to the phone. We have a special guest joining us this morning, Mr. Rick Frazier from Cystic Fibrosis of West Plains. Good morning, Rick.
Hey, good morning, Mike. How you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. Are you recovered from the concert yet?
Well, not really. But Craig Morgan, he sure did not disappoint, did he?
No, he did not. You know, that one climbs into my top 3 of my favorite all-time cystic fibrosis shows. It really was good. And he seemed really surprised at the response he got. And I love the fact that he was so audience oriented. I mean, he interacted with people, and it was just a great time.
No, he was a very, very humble guy, tremendous person. I couldn't have asked for anything more. He was everything that I thought he was.
Yeah, and he didn't overpower people with the veteran thing, being a veteran, but enough of it, I thought it was very timely with what's going on in the world right now. I thought he showed great respect to the veterans and all of that stuff. It was just a great show.
Yeah, I thought it was fantastic. You know, people left who always greet people whenever they leave and everything, and I mean, they was just thrilled to death. So I think if I could have him back next week, we'd have the same response. But you know, we sold out. We actually oversold. We had to put more. We actually put down an extra couple hundred seats, and we filled all them, and we had to drag out a few more. But anyway, it was just a great night. The crowd loved him. We raised a lot of money, and that's one of the reasons today that I called. We have something special that has happened.
Okay, well, before
Saturday night.
Yeah, before you get to that, Rick, Saturday night at the end of the night, $97,000 was raised for cystic fibrosis, and that's a new record for the event, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's $97,157. That's right, Mike.
Wow, that's just an amazing night. Now, I know you've got something special you want to make an announcement on this morning. Let us have it. What's the big announcement?
There's a couple people here in West Plains, a couple, man and a woman, and Jessica met them about 6 months ago and spent time with them. And anyway, they follow Jessica on Facebook. Mm-hmm. And so yesterday afternoon, they got a hold of Jessica and said they wanted to donate $3,000 to get us to $100,000.
Whoa! No kidding.
That you know, our goal for years and years was try to get to this point, and these people made it happen.
That is just absolutely amazing, Rick, and I can tell by your voice that you're a little bit overwhelmed and a little emotional about that. That is, congratulations, man. That is just fantastic. And do we want to tell who the people are, or are they doing it anonymously, or what?
Not at this point, but we'll know, and we'll probably have something in a couple of days. But you know, Mike, it took a lot of people to make this thing work.
Absolutely.
And you know, I want to tell you a little story about a little boy, 5 years old, at when we had Captain D's Day.
Yep.
He come in, and we had a jar there, and he had taken 50 cents out of his piggy bank and put it in that jar. And you know, that's kind of what it's all about.
Yeah,
that's what it's all about. And so many people has helped us through this, and I can't go out and say this one, that one, just take too long. But our community, and I've said this before, we could only do this in this area in the country. Nobody else. We couldn't go anywhere else and do something like this.
Well, you know, Rick, and we've talked about it before. If you're going to have an annual event, it has to become a community event. And I know, just like with, you know, the St. Jude Radiothon that we do and some other things that happen around, people start calling and saying, when is our cystic fibrosis benefit? I mean, they have taken ownership of it, and they're proud of what it does.
Well, that's true, because believe me, and you and I are good friends, and we talk a lot. But whenever you think about an event that's been going on for 38 years, and it's all volunteers, and we've got people that has volunteered for us all 38 years, and the community has taken a big investment in it. It's an unbelievable experience.
Well, and you can tell the community is taking an interest in it and kind of owns it, because the donations for the auction, I mean, you've never had the quality, and this is not a knock on anybody that's ever donated anything, but the quality of the items in the auction continues to get better and better and better.
Well, we made more money on the auction this year than we ever have, and we had 3 patriotic quilts. We had a bunch of great quilts, and you got to do your whoopee on the on that, because one of those quilts brought $1,100 that you had to bid on.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was just it's just tremendous, and the night was really good, and he capped it off, and he was a down to earth guy. He came in there Saturday morning to Civic Center. He visited with everybody and everything. A lot of times these guys don't even get off the bus.
Sure.
And he did. He did.
Well, that's just amazing. Wow, $100,157.
That's where we're at. And so I can't thank people enough for supporting us after all these years. And K Country 95 has been a huge part in this. You've been a huge part in this, and it's when you think about it, something 38 years, and we still have the same basic core group that's been there for all these years. It's really, really amazing thing.
Well, there are families and there are people that just either are affected or know somebody that is affected by cystic fibrosis. And I think we want, from the bottom of our hearts, we want to find better treatment and eventually maybe a cure. And I don't know that that's in the realm of possibility, but I think, mostly right now we've got to get better treatment to help keep these people healthy longer.
Well, we're making great progress.
Sure.
Great progress on it. And there is one other thing I want to tell you about that happened Saturday. There's a couple that flew from Denver, Colorado to here.
Yeah.
For the concert. One, they was Craig Morgan fans. 2, the gentleman had 2 siblings that had cystic fibrosis. When they seen this on his website, the cystic fibrosis concert, they said they had to come.
Wow.
And so they came, and they came to our after party, and very humble people, and just could not believe the area, what this was about and everything. And they said, we can't wait to go back to Colorado and tell people what the people in West Plains, Missouri is all about.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, you had told me about those people being there, and when I was on stage, I was trying to figure out which couple it was, and I think I did eventually.
Well, I could tell you which ones. Did you figure it out?
I think so. They were just on the left side, as I'm looking at the crowd, on the left side, a little older gentleman and woman. I think she had blonde hair.
You hit it right on the nose.
I thought it was. And the thing I really appreciated, they were laughing at my story.
Well, that's good, Mike.
I think those people thoroughly enjoyed their night.
Yeah. To raise $100,000 here and something like this is just unbelievable. And there's a lot of hard work went into this, and a lot of people's helped us along the way. And I think I'd said this the other night. We've been working on this. I signed him 10 months ago.
Yeah.
And so we've been working on this for 10 months, and, it doesn't happen overnight.
No, it doesn't. And like you said, it takes a lot of people. And thank you to everyone that was involved in any shape or form. I mean, a volunteer, if you bought tickets and went to the show, bought something at the auction, whatever you did, thank you.
That's right, Mike. Appreciate everything K Country 95 has done for us all these years, and a special thank you to you for being such a good friend.
All right, Rick, I appreciate that. And I've got a couple of suggestions. People have already sent me some suggestions for who to try to get for next year.
Well, good. You can relay them to me, because right now I have 0. Nobody.
All right, we'll go to work on that. All right.
This is going to be hard to follow up on. I can tell you that.
It's going to be hard, but you know what? We're going to do it.
All right, Mike. Well, thank you for everything. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Rick. All right, there you go. Rick Frazier from Cystic Fibrosis of West Plains. Yep, you heard that right, folks. $100,000 was raised Saturday night to help with the fight against cystic fibrosis. And again, if you had anything to do with it in any way, shape, or form, thank you.